else future generations are not going to be able to experience this.
This could be gone.
Yeah. So welcome to our last day in Jasper, where we stayed at Whistler's Inn. And we didn't just stay in any old room, we got upgraded to a suite. Oh yeah, how sweet it is. Pardon the pun. But the room was great, and so is the hotel, because there's not one, but 2 hot tubs on their roof. Plus a bar and a restaurant, and a wildlife museum in the basement full of taxidermied animals. Sunshine in a hot tub. This is a pretty good way to start the day.
Very nice.
And coming up, we got some exciting stuff. We are going to go for a sightseeing wildlife tour, also a tram ride and snowshoeing, not to mention some delicious food in this town of about 5,000 people. But they actually have Pride this month, and I think it's a pretty popular Pride. And honestly, for a town of about 5,000 people, how often do they have Pride celebrations?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And we've seen a lot of businesses with the Pride flag on their doors as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a progressive, liberal kind of place.
Absolutely.
For the most part.
Yeah.
And beautiful as well.
Yeah.
So let's go check out some more of it. So we started off by joining Sundog Tours for their wildlife discovery tour. And we did discover some elk right at the start of our trip, but unfortunately over the rest of the trip we couldn't find any animals. Usually you see all kinds of wildlife on this trip, but it's been an exceptionally cold April in Jasper, so I think they're all hidden and cuddling up for warmth. Who can blame them? But as you can see, the scenery was spectacular anyway, so we learned a lot about the area. Well, we didn't see much wildlife on our wildlife tour, but we saw a lot of beautiful scenery.
So pretty.
And now we're seeing some dead wildlife instead, because they have this in the basement of our hotel. So we thought, well, since we didn't get to see much in the wild, we'll see what we were missing.
Yeah.
Because apparently they were all on coffee break,
Yeah.
or they slept in. Lazy animals. But maybe we'll see someone we're snowshoeing later today. I've got a bear with me right now. But in the meantime, let's go eat lunch. So to get to our restaurant, we took a sky tram. I mean, you could take an Uber, I guess, but this just is so much better. So we went up to an elevation of almost 7,500 feet, seeing mountain ranges stretching up to 80 kilometers away. This was a 7-minute journey, and it's rated one of the best things to do in Jasper by TripAdvisor because it's the longest and highest guided aerial tramway in Canada. And there's the view at the top of the tram.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, the town of Jasper in Jasper National Park. And did you know that actually Jasper wasn't originally called Jasper? It was called Fitzhugh, named after, I guess, the founding father, you'd say. But he was on the Titanic and he didn't make it. So 2 years later, they renamed it after a guy named Jasper. Jasper House? Something like that, Jasper H. And the rest is history. And now this is going to be our view for lunch. And you can't really ask for a better view when you're eating your poutine. We were so happy that they had this Canadian classic. And then we got some burgers too. Okay, this wasn't the healthiest lunch, but it was really tasty. It was a feast for our stomachs while the windows were a feast for our eyes. And then you can rent snowshoes there too. So that's what we did right after lunch. Went out to their summit hike, where it's about 1.2 kilometers long, but we barely did any of that. We just wanted to go see the views of the 6 mountain ranges, the glacially fed lakes. You can even see Mount Robson in the next province over. It's just a whole new perspective of Jasper's stunning national park and an amazing way to appreciate nature and this country. Well, it is awfully bright out here.
So bright.
Because the sun is out and so is the snow, and together it means we should be wearing sunglasses. But check out the view as we're snowshoeing. Pretty incredible. That is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization has deemed it of importance to all of mankind.
All the world.
Yeah, so it needs to be preserved, or else future generations are not going to be able to experience this.
This could be gone.
Yeah, So no, everybody must experience this.
Recycle.
And we might have to come back in the summer too, because it'd be a very different experience from this, obviously.
Yeah, it's open all year round. It's beautiful.
In the meantime, though, let's finish up our snowshoeing, and then we will go have some dinner.
Yum.
Which we did at Jasper Brewing Company. This is Canada's first national park brewery. Leave it to us to have cocktails at a brewery where they have 6 signature beers brewed on site and a variety of others. But it's fine. Everything there was very tasty, including their goat cheese cheesecake. Oh, I need to have that again. All right, we are done dinner, and it's actually still light out. It was an earlier dinner tonight.
Yeah, it was nice.
And now we'll go relax, maybe go back in the hot tub. Do you know that people are looking at us because we're talking to a camera as we walk down the street?
Yeah, we look pretty nerdy.
But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you want to get a postcard from here, all you have to do is be one of the first 3 people to comment down below. And if you missed that, click the bell notification next to the subscribe button, because I'll do it again for the next video in our next destination. Or sign up at patreon.com/JoshReimer for a postcard from every destination we go to. And otherwise, we'll be back on Thursday with a hotel hangout. Bye.
Bye.